That shit's working. Let's get that sitting right there. Alright, YouTube people. It's Chris 3325. The number has meaning. I'm not going to tell you. If you care about what people's names are, then you're an idiot. Fuck you. Anyway, this is the first video I've made for YouTube. And it's probably going to be the first of a series of unnoticed and uninteresting videos to many people, because most people that are on YouTube, I'm sorry to say this, you're stupid. You're idiots. And just to give you an idea of the kind of person I am and of the kind of things I dislike, that should tell you rather quickly whether or not you're going to want to listen to anything that I have to say. You know, I'm surprised this movie hasn't been talked about more on YouTube, but people really seem to like it. I don't. Napoleon Dynamite, alright? If you like Napoleon Dynamite or anything made by the MTV people, and by the way, they don't care about you. They're only targeting you because you have a bunch of money and you don't know how to handle it. That's the fault of us 18 to 24 people. We don't know what to do with the money we have, and they're taking advantage of you. But Napoleon Dynamite is the worst movie ever made. I'm sorry. If you like that movie, you know, if you like it, I can forgive that because some people like it. But a lot of people say it's their favorite movie. Drink something from under the sink. You fail. As soon as you describe Napoleon Dynamite as your favorite movie, you've failed in the eyes of humanity. The only crime in the history of all of human existence that has been worse than Napoleon Dynamite is the Holocaust, and it's close. It's close. Napoleon Dynamite competes with the Holocaust. There's some things that I really hate about YouTube, not having made any videos, but just watching a lot of videos. First of all, if you're under 18, don't make videos. It's not that, you know, because I'm only 19, you know, but it's not that I have anything against people that are younger than me, but it seems like almost every video made by somebody who's under 18 is retarded. No one is watching them. They hate you. And if they are watching them, they're under 18 too. And most of the, when I say under 18, I mean these people that are, you know, 14 years old making these retarded videos. I was looking up stuff on Sarah Palin, who, by the way, is a bitch. I'll get to that in a minute. And I was watching some kid, I don't remember his name. I'm not going to drop it because, you know, I don't think that he deserves any attention. But he comes on, he's like, "Hi everybody, I'm going to do a political video today." Done. Over. Click. Off. Done. No, you're not allowed to make a political video if you're not old enough to vote. I'm sorry. I have to throw that out there. If you're not old enough to vote, don't broadcast yourself and your opinions about politics because you don't know what you're talking about. And most of the opinions you have probably been force-fed to you by your parents. Whether or not they're good opinions or not, they're not yours. You didn't come up with them. Your parents gave them to you. Now on to Palin, and people have been talking about her. You know, I'm not going to talk about experience because, first of all, I'm not a Democrat or Republican, just to put that down on the outset. They're both retarded. There's a reason that George Washington asked us to not have a two-party system. It's a failure. We're given two choices. It's like the South Park episode, douche and a turd. The choices are terrible. But Palin, you know, and because now the Republicans have made a big deal about calling anybody who's against Palin a sexist, even though the Democrats didn't do that when people are against Hillary. I don't know, maybe Hillary has a penis that we're not aware about. I don't know. But now, so all of a sudden, if you say anything bad about Palin, you're a sexist. And that's retarded, because I'm going to tell you who the real sexist is in this situation. It's the Republican Party. Because the Republican Party is telling you women, they're telling you that you're so stupid that you cannot make up any decisions about issues. You just will vote for anyone with a vagina. that's what they're telling you. If you don't see that, then you are just as stupid as they assume you are. If you can't see that, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. Women are just as capable of making, you know, informed decisions as men, but apparently the Republican Party doesn't think so. And by the way, Sarah Palin doesn't think you should be able to have an abortion ever. No abortion for just if you don't want it. No abortion for cases of rape or incest or when it will kill you. So if you were raped by your father and the birth would cause you to die, you can't have an abortion according to Palin. Go watch some of the videos about her talking. You know, I'm an atheist and I've accepted that the Christians control this country, but Palin is just the epitome of everything I hate about really right-wing Christians. She says that the war in Iraq is God's will. I'm paraphrasing, but essentially that's what she said. So for all of you who lost loved ones in Iraq, it's okay. Palin says it's okay because God says it's okay. So you can remember that when you go to the polls. Also, since God doesn't have time to cure disease or stop war or end famine, but He does have time to tell her that He wanted her to build a pipeline in Alaska. She says that pipeline that she didn't have built, but she signed off on the legislation. She says that that's the will of God. And, you know, God apparently does have a stake in the oil industry. Remember that. You know, I'm going to tell you I'm an atheist. I already said that. I'm not going to make that the center of my videos because I think it's being well covered by some other atheists that are doing a great job on YouTube, The Amazing Atheist, so on and so forth. Love those people. I don't agree with everything they say, but they say, you know, good things and they say hilarious things. It's good stuff. And the Christians are also making themselves look like idiots on a grand scale. You know, everybody talks about VenomfangX, and I'll do it too. I've never seen a sorrier excuse for a human being than VenomfangX. I'm sorry. He's an idiot. If you subscribe to him to follow him around and fuck with him, then that's one thing. But if you subscribe to VenomfangX because you really like what he's saying or you think he's the will of God, then you have a sink in your kitchen, I'm assuming. There's a variety of tasty chemicals. Sample them. That's the only suggestion I can make if you like VenomfangX. So that's it. I talk longer, but apparently you can only do 10 minutes. I want to figure out what you have to do more than 10 minutes. But from that on out, you know, this is me, what I'm going to be doing. If you don't like it, I really don't care. This is Chris 3325 telling you to go fuck yourself.